Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from OshayDukeJackson.
I feel like men in America, hell, they mamas didn't clearly do a good job with them. No offense, but offense, okay?
I was about to get involved with some self-clapalization when I got an email from
Damn it, O'Shay, we don't need to know that you're about to self-clap yourself.
a subscriber. The email said, "What up, ODJ? This might be a good one to cover. Passport sis becomes a single mom in Thailand by Asian man."
Oh, my Asian dude.
So that brought me to go to TikTok to look for this particular lady. And I typed until I found the lady, the Nas B Show. And of course, this is a Black American young lady who moved to Thailand. And at first, things were going okay.
I want to let y'all know why I'm choosing to no longer date men from America. Men
The bird hands is so apparent with this one, especially with freaking raptor claw nails.
from overseas only. If you're American, you can't get it. No offense, okay?
Woo!
I don't think people are going overseas to try to get in you, girl. There's plenty of beautiful, gorgeous Asian women.
That's right. Dating these Asian men. I mean, she did take a shot at American men. Now, to be fair, she didn't say black men. She did say American men. And then she would continue about the positive experiences.
And I just want to share those things with y'all. Okay, number one, quality and options. Listen, the quality of men overseas, let's just say the options are endless, literally endless. I feel that
No one's gonna wife you up. Like, the likelihood of any Asian man wifing you up, sorry, black lady, is very unlikely. But for them to run through you and enjoy themselves, sure.
you meet so many men who are established, who are just living their life and traveling the world at peace and happy. It's an amazing thing to experience a different quality of men, a different level of men, and so many options from all over the freaking world, bro. Like, oh my God.
Uh-oh. Quality and options. But wait, there's more.
Number two, successful and thoughtful.
Highly doubt that. Even if they are successful in Thailand, they're not as successful as they would be here.
Okay, the men you're meeting are very well established business owners, CEOs, millionaires, hell, even billionaires, okay? Not
What are you talking
even kidding. But most of all, most importantly, the men are so thoughtful, y'all. Like, I've never experienced so many thoughtful men who sincerely want to provide, protect, want to make sure that you have everything that you need, everything that you want, that you're happy. It's amazing, bro. Like, I feel like men in America, hell, they mamas didn't clearly do a good job with them. No offense, but offense.
Yeah, she didn't do a good job with you either.
It's okay.
Man, successful and thoughtful. I mean, all of these men from all of the different parts of the world. I mean, listen, she's having a blast. And when she made this video, this was October 10th, 2023. Everything was going great.
Yeah, 2 years
right?
ago.
Well,
That clip.
I guess it was that because she would eventually meet a Chinese man while living in Thailand. So for those of you guys who don't know, it's just not Thai people in Thailand. It's dominated by a lot of Indians. And of course, people in other Asian countries come to Thailand. It's a big hub, a lot of money to be made there. So it makes a lot of sense that she would have met somebody from China or a Chinese man living in Thailand.
Even in Cambodia, there's a lot of Chinese buying up land and business owners.
And when she did,
Obviously, I'll let y'all know how me and my baby daddy met and stuff in another part. Fast forward to I get pregnant. We both was not ready to have a baby.
okay, so we're getting a little bit about how they met, but let's continue.
But at the same time, it was kind of like the situation that we was in at the time, like we both were just not in a position. It was just like, we're here now. We know what we was doing. Me pushing 30 years old. And at the time, I've had fibroids pretty much for like the past decade. I've dealt with cysts. I was just kind of like trying to consider, what if this is my only opportunity that I will be able to have a child? What if I wouldn't be able to have a baby again? All of these things went into my mind. My baby father.
So you want to just baby trap him? You could have just said it. We understood.
Father initially was all like, you know, whichever way you decide to go, like whether you decide to keep it or you don't decide to keep it, like I'm gonna be here regardless. So I decided to keep the baby. Shit goes to shit. After that, he completely just like flips. Oh, rewind. Before I found out I was pregnant, me and my baby father had decided that we was gonna split ways. We decided that things was just not really working out for both of us. We was both like just growing in different directions. We decided that we was gonna just give each other space. I think that's an important fact. He goes his way, which he went back to Phuket. I decided to stay in Bangkok. We both was living in Phuket. We came to Bangkok for like a business thing, and I ended up just like falling in love with Bangkok. 5 days later, literally 5 days later to be exact from him leaving, I found out I'm pregnant.
So we're finding out that they met.
This is why passport sistering is not the way to go.
Not getting along. They were clapping. Of course, no condom. He obviously left it in and they broke up. You know, she went to Bangkok. He went to another part. I think it's like Phuket or Thailand or whatever. Then after he left, 5 days from then, she found out that she was pregnant. But it's okay because the guy was pretending to be supportive. He said that she would still support her and she was not about to abort this kid. I mean, even though she knew she was not going to be together with this man. Now, this is interesting because this young lady from America, Black America, was hating on these men for not wanting to take care of their business. But obviously she doesn't care about being a single mom to a man that's from China, and she's gonna have the baby anyway. So my question is, why are you talking about dating in America when obviously you're taking the same drama and BS to Thailand?
This is why we tell men too, don't take the same simpy behavior over to other countries. You're just gonna get taken advantage of.
He's right, you know.
But she actually made a series on her page called Surviving Her Chinese Baby Daddy. And you know what? I want to review some of those things with you because it got worse.
Let me tell y'all about this situation. I'm about to go get my baby some diapers real quick. Because I told my baby daddy that we needed diapers for the baby. And I've been telling him that for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Nothing has happened. Constant, oh, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that. Oh, my business this, I'm waiting for that. Blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, I ended up getting the baby some diapers. Told my baby daddy.
How did you still end up with a Pookie? A Chinese Pookie. Like that is one powerful skill that Black women have, don't they? It's just to find Pookies of all races and creed.
Actually, like I had got quite a few things for the baby. Ended up sending a picture to my baby daddy like, don't worry about it, I got it myself. It's to the point where I don't even ask for real. Somehow we ended up having a conversation. He ended up coming over to supposedly help me, give me a break, which is never really that, but that's another story. We'll get into that later. We get to talking or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, you bought some time. Now we have some time and we can spend money on something else. Sir, I got a bag of diapers that has 84 diapers in there. The baby is going through 8 to 12 diapers a day. I'm telling him this, and sometimes even more. He's like, oh yeah, we have, that means we have about 2 weeks that we get some more diapers.
So she's talking about the fact that she had the baby 2 months postpartum. And of course, in having the child, she's buying diapers. He doesn't want to really pay for the diapers. And, you know, she's asking for help. And the baby is using 10 to 12 diapers a day, sometimes 8.
Which is crazy amount of diapers.
And she bought 84. And he's like, oh, okay, well, you bought some diapers, so you don't need to buy some for 2 weeks. But
I said, that's not how this works. Like, you want to make sure that
That's exactly how girl math works. That's exactly how girl math
you
works.
stock up on diapers. You don't wait until the baby is down to his last 3 diapers. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this has been 12 years. I'm doing this all over again. I'm only 2 months in the game after 12 years. He's like, I'm a businessman. Why would I spend capital on something that's going to sit on a shelf?
so he doesn't see any value in paying for diapers ahead of time. And I don't know. I thought that was interesting because remember, she was saying that
I mean, is he that broke that can't buy diapers? Like capital. Like, yeah, it's capital in a sense, but it's a box of diapers, bro. Not tens of thousands of dollars.
Thoughtful, y'all. Like, I've never experienced so many thoughtful men who sincerely.
I've always said it. The most thoughtful men and the nicest men are Western American men. Every other man out there, or most of the men out there, are pretty dickheads, you know, in women's eyes. It's just how they act. Because they just act like normal men.
Want to provide, protect, want to make sure that you have everything that you need, everything that you want, that you're happy.
remember dating those Asian men were so much better, right? Got him. But she will continue her complaint.
I don't know if it's a cultural thing or is it just pure fucking stupidity. One thing I can't stand a that decide that he don't want to, you know, own up to his responsibility during the pregnancy and shit like that, and then come back around after the baby is born, after you done missed the whole motherfucking 9 months, and thinking you calling the motherfucking shots, and you ain't even motherfucking did a fuck. But we gotta be okay with it, because if we're not, we're just bitter baby mamas.
So now she's like,
You are.
oh, is it a cultural thing or is it stupidity? And he wants to call all the shots, although he was not there for the pregnancy. Now, this is interesting because this is the same young lady that was talking about all of the beautiful cultures that she's meeting in Thailand. Men, you know, are so caring. They love so much. And now she's blaming that same cultural issue on stupidity because it's cultural or it's stupidity, although he's not there for the pregnancy. Now,
But yet, this happens all the time over here with the same demographic of women that you are.
let me just talk about this. And this is something a lot of Black Americans should understand. Just because you're living in a different place, a country that is developing, or I don't know if it's third world or second world,
It's developing. It's considered a second world now.
you can't assume because things are going so nice in the dating phase that these people are going to want to be with you during your pregnancy phase. I mean, obviously, you told this guy that, hey, we're not going to be together.
Right.
You ended up pregnant. You were not getting along. So there's no way that this guy is going to stay with you. And you thought that you were really special because the person was from China. But really, a man is a man, a woman is a woman, and you're not as special as you thought you were.
Nope.
And the reason why you're not as special as you thought you were, well, here's why.
Y'all know exactly what I mean. To protect my mental, especially being 2 months postpartum, until a motherfucker get they shit together, I'm not about to be putting myself through no bullshit. I got this. I got it.
So now she's talking about this dude that she has cut off all contact with this Asian guy because she doesn't want to be stressed, okay? And she's 2 months postpartum and she don't have the time or the energy to be going back and forth with this Asian baby daddy who doesn't really want to show her any kind of respect, doesn't want to help out with the kid, doesn't want to go head on and giving you money. All of these things that she was saying that American men
The normal Pookie Ray type.
didn't want to do because American men don't have any manners. But the reality is the kind of woman you are, you attract the same kind of man anywhere you go in the world
Of all shapes, sizes, and cultures.
because you're reckless. You're literally sleeping with a guy overseas without a condom that doesn't want to marry you. You took it as because some men spent money on you in the dating phase that they actually wanted to be with you. Let me just tell you this, honey. Men always spend money on women that they want to have sex with
Correct.
in the dating phase, okay? You thought that you were really good, really better than what you are. And you're really
I mean, to tell the truth, I feel like black women that go to Asian countries are seen as like trophies for Asian men.
not. And now, as you can see, she has, a half Chinese baby. She's a black mother now with the kid. She's happy to show the baby off, and more power to you. And this is her second kid. I believe she had her first kid when she was like 18. She's now 30.
Oh.
So now you have a 12-year-old, most likely a black child, and then you have a Chinese baby by a
Where's the 12-year-old at?
man that's not there. You're 30. You're living in Thailand trying to start a business, and then you're roasting American man. But the reality is, the problem is you. You never changed yourself, boo. And so when you got to Thailand, you thought that it was gonna be sweet, but it wasn't. No.
This is the exact same thing that would happen to men. Like a lot of men that think they're gonna be passport bros that didn't, level up, didn't work on themselves, go over there, they just get taken advantage of. Very similar to how this is. This is why you have to build yourself. You have to be the best you can be.
No, it wasn't sweet because you're not sweet. He played you like a fiddle. He clapped. He doesn't want to buy diapers because he doesn't feel that you're worth it.
And like now you're in a country that doesn't even force a lot of the child support and all that stuff. So you screwed yourself.
Now you want to come in and complain about him when nobody told you to go out there and get clapped up without a condom. Nobody told you to go out there and be busting all the way open. Nobody told you that. You made those decisions. You are making those same bad decisions in America, and you make those same bad decisions in Thailand.
Yep.
Wherever you go, there you are. Again, you can always have your preferences, but that doesn't mean that your preference prefers you. She talked about dating millionaires and billionaires and guys that have successful businesses. And then she went to a guy who's like, oh, I don't have money for diapers because my businesses need money.
Right.
Got him.
Well, that's why when she said millionaires and billionaires, I'm like, the most millionaires are in the United States. The most billionaires are also in the United
that the guys
States.
who had money, they saw your value, and what did they do? It was like, nah, she's too hood, or she's too ghetto, or she's not really worth my time. I can't really deal with her like that. So let me just get what I can get from her. Go ahead and leave this in. And if she's pregnant, it's not my fault anyway. And again, so many women understand that this is the reality that happens. It could happen. But hey, listen, we all live and we learn. And it's not the Chinese guy's fault. It's your fault. You want more value, but you don't want to be more valuable. You want to get a guy that's rich and has stuff going on, but you're struggling. You want more and you're dusty. It's just going to continue and get worse. But hey, what do I know? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy OshayDukeJackson back at it again.
It's funny that these passport sis always talk about, men in other countries and this and that. Like, unless they come from a Western country, even if they're well off to them is $2,000 a month. And $2,000 a month to Western women is trash. You a broke, dusty, crusty. But they think that these men can afford the lifestyle they want because they're well off from a third world country or, a developing nation. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.